Have you ever heard of the most successful yet forgotten Panzer ace of World War II? Today we're introducing you to an intriguing character from the past, Kurt Knispel. Amidst the chaos and destruction of World War II, Knispel stood out as an unorthodox figure, a non-commissioned officer who achieved the singular honor of being singled out in the Wehrmacht Radio communique, a distinction none other of his rank ever received. But Knispel was more than just a soldier. He was a rule breaker, a maverick who sported a long beard and hair against the grain of the military norm. He had a particular disdain for abusive SS officers, which didn't exactly endear him to everyone within the ranks. Despite his unconventional ways, he was the most successful tank ace of the war, with a staggering 168 tank kills to his name. Let's delve into the life of this unsung hero who defied the norms and etched his name in the annals of history. Born in 1921 in Czechoslovakia, Knispel was not your typical child. His fascination with the mechanical world was evident from a tender age. Tractors, engines, gears, they all captivated him. It wasn't just the machinery that piqued his interest, but the intricate workings behind them. As he grew older, this fascination only intensified, leading him to an apprenticeship in an automobile factory. However, the humdrum of factory life didn't satisfy his adventurous spirit. So, at the ripe age of 20, Knispel made a decision that would change the course of his life. He enlisted with the Wehrmacht, the German military, as a tank loader. The clang of metal, the smell of oil, and the sheer power of the machines. It was all so familiar yet so different. He was just a small cog in a massive war machine. Little did he know his life was about to take a turn that would make him a legend. Knispel was not your typical soldier. He was a rule breaker. Now when we talk about rule breakers, we usually think of rebels without a cause, but that was not the case here. Knispel was a rebel, yes, but his rebellion was rooted in a firm sense of justice and a disdain for the abusive practices of some SS officers. Imagine a soldier in the heart of World War II, not just any soldier, but a non-commissioned officer of the German tank arm, daring to sport long hair and a beard. It was a direct violation of the strict grooming standards of the German military. But Knispel didn't just break this rule, he shattered it, wearing his hair long and his beard full, in open defiance of the norm. And then there was his attitude towards abusive SS officers. He had no tolerance for them. This was a man who believed in the sanctity of human dignity, even in the midst of a brutal war. He openly challenged these officers, earning him more than a few enemies within the ranks. Yet, he didn't back down. He stood his ground, defending those who couldn't defend themselves. His rule-breaking nature certainly made him stand out, but it also highlighted his humanity in a time when humanity was often in short supply. And let's not forget, this rule-breaker was also an incredible tank ace. Despite his unconventional ways, Knispel was a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. In the heat of battle, Knispel was a force unlike any other. His natural talent and skill behind the helm of a tank were unparalleled, making him one of the most formidable tank commanders of the Second World War. Knispel's record on the battlefield was nothing short of extraordinary. He was credited with an astounding 168 confirmed tank kills, a number that remains unrivaled to this day. From the scorching deserts of North Africa to the snow-drenched fields of the Eastern Front, Knispel's prowess was felt in every theater of war. Despite being a non-commissioned officer, his tactical acumen and unerring accuracy were so well regarded that he often led his unit into battle, a testament to his leadership abilities and the respect he commanded among his peers. The roar of his Panzer's engine, the thunderous crack of its gun, became a symbol of dread for his adversaries and a beacon of hope for his comrades. His exceptional skill and bravery did not go unnoticed. On 4 separate occasions he was recommended for the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, one of the highest honors a German soldier could receive. This prestigious award, bestowed upon only the most valiant and effective combatants, was a testament to his unmatched abilities on the battlefield. However, the establishment's disdain for his rule-breaking antics and unconventional appearance seemed to always stand in the way of his recognition. His disregard for protocol, his long hair and his beard, while endearing to his comrades, were seen as a slap in the face to the strict, regimented order of the military hierarchy. And yet, it was this very defiance, this refusal to conform, that made him such a formidable force on the battlefield. His unconventional approach to warfare, his ability to think outside the box, gave him an edge that few others possessed. Yet despite his remarkable achievements, Knispel never received the recognition he deserved. His name may not be etched in the annals of military history as prominently as some, but to those who served with him, to those who witnessed his prowess firsthand, Kurt Knispel will always be remembered as the Panzer ace. Kurt Knispel, the most successful tank ace of World War II, remains largely forgotten. A stark paradox, isn't it? There's an irony that resonates in the halls of history. A man who, with 168 confirmed tank kills, stood head and shoulders above his peers, yet his name is often omitted from the annals of World War II's greatest. Why is this so? Was it his irreverent defiance of military norms, his long, unkempt hair, and the beard that set him apart from the clean-shaven soldiers of the era? Or was it his refusal to submit to the abusive SS officers, earning him a reputation as a troublemaker within the ranks? These traits, while making him a pariah in the eyes of some, were in fact the very things that made him a hero in the eyes of many. Knispel was a non-commissioned officer who was named in the Wehrmacht Radio communique, an honor that was the highest any soldier could receive. Yet his unconventional ways may have cost him the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, despite being recommended 4 times. Kurt Knispel, a rule breaker, a hero, and the most successful yet forgotten Panzer ace of World War II. His story serves as a reminder that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and that true greatness often goes unrecognized. The legacy of Kurt Knispel, while forgotten by many, continues to echo through the ages as a testament to true valor.